Yo, I need you to trust the process, man. Even if you're not getting the results you want immediately, trust the process. The process is the grind. The process is the long nights, the early mornings, the sacrifice and partying, playing around, sometimes seeing your family. Trust the process. Because once you put in a process and once you follow the process, things that you always wanted will happen way sooner than what you think. But the process is long nights and early mornings. You have to sacrifice the things that you used to do to the things and the person you want to become. Because if you don't, you're going to stay the same person and watch everybody else reach their goals. Time waits for no man. And how you move is going to determine the results of whatever you're doing. Trust the process. Put in the work. Get around like-minded people, right? Sometimes you got to cut people off who's not conducive to how you're trying to move. That's life. Things happen. Trust the process. You know? Some people going to wait to this date or that date to start moving in the way they want to move. I constantly get people from around me that I don't see align with where I'm trying to go. Stop complaining. I don't want to be around nobody constantly complaining. You shouldn't either. It's a difference to vent and complain. People will complain and then go home and do the same thing they was doing before. Like, that doesn't even make sense. You're the only one who could change your circumstances and your outcome based upon your actions, based upon putting your best foot forward. A lot of times we want to point the finger at someone else instead of looking ourselves in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you doing all you can do to get where you need to go? I need you to ask yourself that today if you're not. Ask yourself that right now. Go and pause this. Go ask yourself, are you putting in the work? Are you doing everything you could do to be a better you? Whatever that is, career-wise, husband-wife-wise, monetary-wise, every day just being a person. Are you being the best you? You know, and don't ride on nobody else's coattail. If you decide you're going to do something and you give somebody a verbal agreement, own that. Own that. Individuals constantly say they're going to do something and find a reason not to do it when they get nervous, when they get scared. Scared and being afraid is in your mind. We're always going to envision something way worse than what it actually is, which is going to stop us from moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Some things are actually, some things you should actually be afraid of, quote unquote. But life, you shouldn't be afraid of life. You shouldn't be afraid of success. And those who prepare themselves to be a better them, when those moments come, they're not afraid. They're not scared. They was built for it. They put in all the work. They put in all the time. When you see somebody very good in a sport like basketball, and you be like, man, they super good. You hear them all the time to say, I had an imagination. I put all these endless hours in my craft, and now it's just being showcased to the world. When no one was looking, who are you when no one's looking? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like themselves when other people are not looking. Who are you when it's only you in that mirror, when it's only you and your thoughts? Keep that in mind. Even when you think somebody's not watching, somebody's watching. We know who that somebody is, right? We know who that somebody is. Be the person, be the man or the woman you always wanted to be by signing an agreement to yourself with your goals and following up with that. Forget about the outcome. Fall in love with the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. No matter how difficult things become, no matter who's not with you, trust the process. If you're not hurting anybody, you're not putting anybody down, you're not belittling anyone, trust your process. You're going to tweak things along the way, and that's just how things go. But trust the process, man. I guarantee you, you're way better than what you think. But you got to believe it. And you got to put your best foot forward. And you got to stop finding excuses. You know what I'm saying? Progress over excuses, man. Fair is for the weak-minded. Success is for those who are willing to sacrifice. When you move different, your mood's different. We know that. So what is your mood? When are you going to change it? You going to wait till the new year? When are you going to change that? When are you going to get from around those people that's not good for you? When are you going to start being the least person who knows everything in a room? When are you going to start putting yourself in uncomfortable situations? In order to grow, you got to disturb your comfort zone. So disturb your comfort zone today. Pause this, go in the mirror and ask yourself, how do you feel about everything you're doing? Are you where you need to be? And what is it going to take for you to get there? And stop being afraid and be courageous. Stop being afraid and be courageous. You got it in you. Pause. You got it with you. You everything you want to be. You just in your own way. You don't got to run through the wall. Sometimes you got to go to the left or to the right, over it or under it. You don't got to run through the wall. It's okay to ask for help, but before you ask for help, make sure you did everything you can possibly do. And there's endless things we can do to get better each and every day. Ask yourself, are you where you need to be? And if not, why?